Now, this story I'm about to show you is one of the craziest stories I haven't seen in a while, but also it's another reason why I advocate for us to either homeschool our children or put our children in schools that we create with black teachers, black staff, because they're the only ones that understand our culture. They're the only ones that understand where we come from. And we do not have a lot of problems, but let's go ahead and roll this clip.
I will be here at every board meeting. I will fight to get all of the rules changed.
Inside a Tatum ISD board meeting, parents sat holding signs demanding the board to make a change after they claim students are being discriminated against.
I was told that I needed to see the principal. So I went to the principal's office where she explained to me that my grandson's hair was too long.
This all started in August when 4-year-old Michael, or how many people know him, Tink, arrived at school to meet his teacher, but was told his hair needed to change.
And the superintendent then gave me 3 options. He told me that I could either cut it, braid it, and pin it up, or put my grandson in a dress and send him to school, and when prompted, my grandson must say he's a girl.
Woodley points to what she believes is a problem in the school's dress code that states no ponytails, ducktails, rat tails, male buns, or puffballs are allowed on male students, continuing to say the hair shouldn't extend past the top of a t-shirt collar.
My son came home and said that, you know, Mom, I think something's wrong with my hair.
Cambry Cox is another mother who's asking the school board to rethink the rules after her son Keelan was told his hair couldn't be in a ponytail.
With my son's dreadlocks, sometimes they do fall in his face, so I felt it would be easier to put his hair up, but then that's a problem.
Now with parents taking a stand, they hope this sends a message to their children.
I teach him to be his own individual, and I don't think that he should ever feel insecure.
We shouldn't even be talking about this at any age because hair has nothing to do with learning.
Both stating they plan on fighting what they believe to be a gender and race issue.
You stated that you wanted this boy to be put in a dress and that he needs to respond when being called in a manner of a female. Do you see why I tell black parents all the time that we have to get serious about our education? How is it that if they don't treat us right, why do you think they would educate us right? Why would you think that? They are every day trying to sexualize children in this country. And your black preachers aren't saying a word. They aren't challenging it. Preachers outside the black ones not saying it either. Not saying a word about any of this. You have people that are straight pedophiles being arrested every day in these schools, police departments, etc. Why do you want that boy in a dress? Why? Then they make these rules usually targeting black people and their hair. This is why it's more important for us and for the self-esteem, for the mentality of our children to stop going to school with these people, because they are doing nothing but abusing our children. Then you got to deal with the racist teachers that want to suspend the black children for any little reason, fail them for any little reason, dealing with the race soldiers. They purposely hire 80% of the teachers are white female. How is that? When you have women and men of all races in this country, and yet the majority of the teachers are white female. That's done by design. They'll put white female teachers in a black area in the schools because they want to make sure to indoctrinate you into racism, white supremacy. We have to take control of our kids' education. We need to do that. We can't have our children being subjected to that. Now, I'm pretty old school when it comes to boys, okay? I believe boys need to have, like they used to say back in my time period, a little boy haircut. I wouldn't want my son with that hair down his back. Like, I wouldn't want that at all. I just wouldn't. Now, if he want to grow up later and grow it out, that's his business. But the school should not be advocating that no boy wear a dress. Because see, it'd been me, it'd have been, oh, I done went completely off for even the mentioning of that. And I'll be want to find out their name. I'll have to put them on video and everything and say, this is the person that's sitting up here saying that my grandson needs to be wearing a dress. They done lost their mind. And it's going to get worse, brothers and sisters. It's not going to get any better. You got to take the education of our children in your hands. You're the parents, not them. You are. If it's homeschool, homeschool. And you can find a school that was created by brothers and sisters, take your child there. Or get with people in your city and say, we need to build a school. We need to build some schools because our children aren't safe in these schools with all these race soldiers running around, racist teachers, administrators that's racist. You having rules that target against black children's hair that come out of their head. No, we have to take responsibility on protecting our children because these people are not going to stop. Every year I'm doing videos like this, messing with black people's hair, black children's hair, constantly. It's always an issue and a problem. But leave me a comment, let me know what you think about this particular story. This story is just wrong. Like I say, anyone telling you to put your son in a dress, they need to be, number one, fired, really fired, and your kid needs to come out of those schools immediately.